What is going on, guys? Welcome to Guitar Lessons with Scott. I'm Scott, and in this video we're going to learn how to tune your guitar. If you're just starting off, you might find that this is more challenging than playing chords. It's actually just learning how to tune your guitar. So we're going to go over everything you will need to know to be able to tune your guitar. It's just like anything else, you have to practice to get good at it. And yeah, so let's just, so some basics is you can either, what I'd recommend is you buy a guitar tuner. Usually they're more accurate than phone apps, but if you have a phone, then you can download a guitar tuner app, and those work pretty good too. So you can buy a tuner, you can download an app on your phone. Those are pretty much, starting off, that's definitely the only two options I'd recommend. Tuning your guitar by ear off the bat is, it's just not a good idea. Okay, so what are we going to learn? So, first we're going to go over what the open strings of the guitar are. Let's take a look. Alright, so what do we got here? So there's 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what are the notes? Okay, so starting from the top string, these are the notes for standard tuning. You have E, A, D, G, B, and E. Okay? E, A, D, G, B, E. So there is a phrase that I like to use to remember what the notes are, and that is written down right here. We got elephants and donkeys grow big ears. Take the first letter of every word. You got E elephants, A and, D donkeys, G grow, B big, E ears. If you can remember that saying and you just go elephants and donkeys grow big ears, you take the first letter of the word, E elephants, A and, D donkeys, G grow, B big, E ears. Okay? So those are the open strings. And so if you have a if you have a tuner, either on your phone or clipped onto the end of your guitar, what you're going to have to learn how to do is practice hitting the note, holding onto the knob, and looking at the tuner all at once. Let me show you what I mean by that. So, the first thing you're going to have to practice how to do is just get used to playing around with these knobs down here and you know, changing, you know, tightening and loosening your string. Okay, so for me, I've got a tuner clipped on here, so I'm going to turn it on. If you have one that clips on, I think they're more ideal. But so I'll look down, and so I'll see, you know, and what you want to practice doing is hitting the note repeatedly, holding onto the knob, and looking at your tuner. So you're looking at your tuner while you're hitting the string you want to tune, and you're turning the knob and you're looking down at the tuner. That's what you want to get good at. You know, if you can do, you know, it's really all about just learning how to hit this note repeatedly, having it ring out, ideally with a pick, and looking down at the tuner until, you know, and so that first one, we want, it's an E, so when you tune, you know, whatever tuner you have, you want, you know, there's going to be a line or some measurement, and you want it to get it right in the middle. You know, you don't want it too high or too low, you want to get it right in the middle to get it tuned just right. At first it's a little challenging, but if you keep on practicing at it, it gets better. So yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about a few other things here. All right, so what we got? So we got elephants and donkeys grow big ears, and yeah, so in music there's seven main notes. Okay, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so if you tighten the string, you know, say you hit the string and it says B, and you want it to be D. Okay, so you're gonna tighten the string. You're gonna tighten the knob. You're gonna tighten until it's, you know, then it'll say C and then it'll say D. If it's on D and you want it to say A, you know, you're gonna loosen the string until it goes down to A. All right. So, and also another little tricky part. So if you're on G, if you know you're hitting a note and it says G, and you want it to say A, like, you know, you're gonna, if you tighten it, it'll go. It repeats and starts back over at A. Okay. If you're on A and you loosen it, it goes to the G. Okay. So there, you just have to kind of get used to these 7 notes and kind of maybe write down, and you know, when you hit the note and it says E and you want it to say G, you know, just be like, okay, I need to tighten the string to get to G, you know, and pick up your guitar and practice, you know. So let's say, you know, so right here, this third to bottom string is a G note, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, so let's say it says it's all the way down at E, okay? And you want that to be a G. So you're gonna hit that string, you're gonna keep on hitting that string, you're gonna look down, your eyes are gonna be looking at the tuner. So you're gonna be looking at the tuner, hitting that string, you're gonna tighten the string. Looking at the tuner, you can see the tuner is now going to F. Okay, now still an F. Alright, now it's a G. And you're going to tighten it till it's right in the middle. You know, every tuner displays differently, but you get it right in the middle and then you got a G. Okay? So, you know, that's really the main thing you got to practice. Hitting that note, looking at whatever tuner, maybe your phone is right in front of you, maybe you're looking at your phone to tune, and you tighten it, and you loosen it, and you get comfortable doing that. Okay, and that's really the main part. So it's like you got, you know, you need to tune them to the open strings. You got E, A, D, G, B, and E. Okay. So when you hit this guy and it says F, you know, look at, if it says F, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to loosen the string until it goes back down to E, okay? So, oh, I don't want it to be F, so I'm going to loosen it. Oh, now it says E. Now we're on E. Okay? So, just one more thing I'm going to go over for this, and that is, I'm not going to get into detail about what these are right now, but if you see this either of these symbols, you know, it'll be like, it'll have a G, and then that symbol will be one of those symbols is right next to it. It can be any of these. You don't want that. All you want to know right now is you don't want that symbol. You want to tune to an F. You don't want to tune to an F sharp, which is what that symbol is, or a F flat, or a G flat. You want it to be just G or just F. So if you're tuning and your tuner has that symbol next to it, you're not in tune with a F. Okay, so all you want to know is if it's sharp, if it says sharp, you're going to want to lower it. You're going to want to loosen to get down to the, if you're trying to tune to an E, okay, no, let's say, if you're trying to a D and it says D sharp, you're going to loosen, you're going to go down to get to a D. If it says D flat, you're going to tighten it and get to a D. Okay, so that's all you want to know, is that you don't want these guys. You want it to just say D or just say E when you're tuning to the standard tuning, okay? So it's a little tricky. So there's a lot of information here. So learning how to tune is very important, and it takes practice and time, just like learning a song or anything like that. The last part of this video, all I'm going to do, I'm going to play the open strings of the guitar. And just, because if you're watching this and you're really trying to get it, so I'm going to play the open strings, and you can just hear what mine sounds like. So, and you can just kind of tune, if you can hit your strings and listen to how my guitar sounds, and you can tune off of my guitar, okay? So we're just going to do that in case you have to do that, okay? Because we want you to be playing the guitar, not tuning all day. So, here we go. Alright, so the first string is going to sound like the first E. Sounds like that. Okay? The second one, A. Sounds like that. Third one, D. Sounds like that. Third to bottom string, open G. Sounds like that. Second to bottom string, open B. Sounds like that. And the bottom E string. Sounds like that. Okay. So, we got elephants and donkeys. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. You got your 7 notes. Tightening the string raises the alphabet. Loosening the string goes down in the alphabet. If you see a sharp, if you see one of these symbols, you can't tune it in. If you tune it, you don't want that. You don't want those symbols popping up. Just try to get the E or the D just by themselves. No other symbol next to it. And yeah. And hopefully that was good enough explanation for you. Tuning is just something you gotta practice. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Practice. Love yourself. Adios.